Hello, listeners. It's Daz here from Pint of Football, and I'm here to set down some more challenges for our In the Mix Nations Challenge. So far, for anyone who's been keeping up with the series, we've had some great guests, as well as me, Tom, and Baxter ticking off some of those countries. Our aim, of course, is to have an interesting, funny, or generally weird story from every nation in the world. And in the next few months, we've already got some great guests confirmed, as well as myself doing France, which is obviously a really easy one to do. Or is it? Because there's so many stories out there. We've got the brilliant Paul Watson, a true global football man, who's coming on to talk about Bhutan. Gareth, who is a guy we met on Twitter, a local guy, but does a lot of work over in Anguilla in the Caribbean football scene, remotely, of course. He's going to be coming on to talk to us about Anguilla, and that just means we've got 3 challenges to set down with our random country generator. So let's see who they are going to draw. So here we are with our random country generator, random.country. A great website for picking out some random countries. And first of all, I'm going to select a country for a returning guest, Alex from the Scoreless Thriller podcast. He came on, I think it was just before Christmas, and did one about Belize. Let's see if he can pick a less obscure country out of the hat this time round. Here we go. Ooh, he's got the United Arab Emirates. Not necessarily what you'd be hoping for. Not the largest of countries in terms of football, but it's also not the most obscure. Some people will have actually heard of them in terms of football in terms. Next up then, I'm going to draw a country for Jake. Now, Jake Day is striker for Matlock Town and formerly of Scarborough and Bridtown, which is my team that I grew up, well, not supporting, but following as a kid. So I'm going to pick out a country for him, and then he's going to join the challenge as well. Let's see who he gets. Saudi Arabia, another Middle East country there. In fact, I think we've already had Saudi Arabia. Let me just check. We might need to draw that again. No, we haven't had Saudi Arabia. So therefore, Jake, that is your challenge. And third and finally, we're going to have new guests who are Foot This, Foot That podcast, based near Hull, or around Hull, from what I'm led to believe. Not actually had a chance to meet them yet. We've only spoke over Messenger. And their random country is going to be Norway. Not bad. That's not a bad one. I would have been really happy to get Norway. I've had a couple of the Baltic nations. I've had Estonia and Latvia so far. So moving up to Scandinavia, there's definitely a lot of football in scope there. So yeah, look forward to that very, very soon.